Hi guys, I'm Amy with Ayurveda Yoga. This video was inspired by my long-term PT client, and it's just something to help get you awake and ready for the day. So yeah, give it a try before work or before school or whatever you got going on. Let me know what you think. Some things you might need are either a blanket or a block to sit on in hero pose, but if hero pose is okay for you, then you'll be good to go. So hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what you think. See you soon. Bye. So start by coming into mountain pose. You can bring your feet hip distance apart or heels and toes together. Whichever one feels more comfortable. Feel your heels press down. The top of your head lengthening up. As you press your heels down, maybe you can feel your thighs a little bit lifting up. Your tailbone, pelvis slightly pointing forward. And the top of your head reaching towards the ceiling, so your shoulders are relaxed down. Back of your neck long. And breath is comfortable. And just feeling your heels press down. And we'll interlock your hands in front of your heart, reaching your arms up over your head. So your palms will flip up towards the ceiling. Heels still pressing down and not letting your lower back collapse here. So keep tucking your tailbone under, pulling your pelvis in, and reaching your palms up. Taking another inhale here, and then exhale, release your arms down. And interlocking your hands behind your back. We'll pull your shoulder blades in towards each other as you open your chest here. Maybe take another breath in as you reach your arms back, and then exhale, release. We'll drop your chin towards your chest, and make a few neck circles. And if balance is difficult here, you can separate your feet hip distance apart. And then when you're ready, we'll go in the opposite direction, circling. And then we'll come back to center. And again, we'll interlock our hands, but this time just releasing your two index fingers. And we'll point your fingers up towards the ceiling, stretching your arms up. Again, feeling your heels press down, taking an inhale. And as you exhale, lean over to the right. So feeling the left side body stretching. Staying here. Feel both feet pressing. And then as you inhale, we'll come back up. And then exhale, we'll lean over to the other side. And the right side body. Both feet pressing. Taking another exhale. Inhale, coming up. And then one more time, we'll flip your palms up towards the ceiling. Heels pressing down. Inhale. Exhale, releasing your arms. Ooh, shaking out your shoulders. And then bringing your hands to heart center, taking an exhale here. As you inhale, reach your arms up over your head. If it's comfortable, looking up and then maybe slightly back bending. As you exhale, we'll fold forward here to bringing your hands towards the ground. On your inhale, we'll grab onto your shins and lift halfway. So looking forward, feeling your back flat here. And then as you exhale again, we'll fold forward. So hands to the ground. You can bend your knees, forehead towards your legs. And then we'll sit towards your heels, coming up into chair pose. So reaching your arms up over your head, looking forward, shoulders relaxing down. The posture's okay, maybe palms touching, maybe looking up as you reach up one more time. And then exhale, hands to heart center, we'll release. So we'll do that 2 more times. And exhale here. Inhale, reaching your arms up, back bending slightly. Exhale, folding down. We'll grab onto your shins as you inhale, we'll lift halfway. And then exhale, folding back down. Bending your knees, coming into chair pose as you inhale, reaching your arms up over your head. You have many variations with your arms. So your palms can be touching, your palms can be apart, your arms can be forward here, or just relaxing your hands on your waist. So choosing whichever feels okay. Maybe one more time, sitting into the posture. And as you exhale, hands to heart center. Taking another breath here. Exhale. Inhale, reaching your arms up. Feel your feet press as you press your hips forward. And then exhale, folding down. As you inhale, we'll lift halfway. So hands to your shins, looking forward. Exhale, folding back down. Chair pose, bending your knees, bringing your arms up to wherever is comfortable. Stay here. And feeling your stomach pull in. Fingertips reach away from your tailbone. 4, 5, inhale, coming up, and exhale, hands to heart center. Taking another breath here. Exhale. And inhale, arms reaching up. Exhale, folding down. And from here, we're going to step back into a low lunge. So right foot stays where it is, left foot back. We'll drop your back knee to the ground. And if it's okay, we'll look forward here, taking an exhale. And on your inhale, we'll reach your arms up over your head. So again, you can find where is comfortable for your hands, for your shoulders. Maybe shoulder width apart. Maybe palms touching. Maybe neither of those. Bring your hands to your waist or your knee. Just focus on your lower body. So sinking into your right knee. You can feel the front of your left thigh stretching quite a bit here, especially if you press your back foot down more. You can feel lengthening in the front of your left thigh. So we'll stay here for 2 more breaths. If your arms are up, maybe feel your fingertips reach up one more time. 1 more breath. And then as you exhale, bring your hands to the ground, and we'll step back into cat-cow a few times here. So we'll bring both knees to the ground. And then we'll round your back, looking towards your belly button. And as you inhale, we'll look up, dropping your belly, tailbone lifting. And exhale, rounding. Again, inhale, looking up, reaching your tailbone up. And exhale, rounding. Push your palms into the mat to feel space being made in your upper back. And then we'll release, and we'll just come into a low lunge on the opposite side. So bring your left foot forward between your hands. Maybe sliding your right knee back. And first, just sitting into the posture, feeling your hips, relaxing into the posture. And then slowly, come up, maybe hands to your knee, maybe arms reaching up, maybe palms together. And then again, focus on the top of your right foot pressing down so you can feel the front of your right thigh stretching here. 2, maybe feel your elbows squeeze in. 3, maybe feel your upper arms a little bit, come back. 4, 1 more inhale, lengthening up here. And then exhale, hands back to the ground. We'll step back into cat-cow again. Knees to the ground, rounding your back as you exhale. As you inhale, we'll look up towards the ceiling. And then exhale again, rounding your spine. 1 more time, inhale, looking up. And exhale, rounding your spine. And then we'll just release back to a neutral spine. And we'll curl your toes under here and come up into downward facing dog pose. So reach your hips up and then send your hips back away from your hands. You can keep your knees bent as much as you need to. And walk out your heels a few times here. So pressing one heel down as you bend the opposite knee. And you can feel lengthening in the backs of your legs here. And when you're ready, we'll come back just into a stopped posture. You can bend your knees as much as you need to feel your hips lifting up. And from here, as much as feels okay, heels press towards the ground. We'll stay for 3 more breaths. 1, 2, imagine shifting your body weight back towards your feet. And 3, we're going to step into triangle pose. So we'll bring your right foot forward and just plant your back foot and we'll come to stand up. So your right toes are pointing to the right, left toes are pointing forward. We'll reach your arms to the sides, taking an inhale here. As you exhale, we'll reach all the way over to the right, right hand down. Left arm reaching up. If your neck is okay, looking up towards your left fingertips here. We'll stay for 3 more breaths. 1 more breath. Keep reaching up through your left fingertips. Exhale. As you inhale, we'll come back up. And then bringing your hands to frame your right foot. And then we'll step back into downward facing dog pose. You can stop here. You can bring your knees to the ground and do a few cat-cows again. Or we'll come into plank pose. And we'll just stay here for 5 breaths. Plank pose. Wake everything up. 2. Feeling your shoulders, feeling your stomach, maybe feeling your thighs. 4. 5. And we'll slowly bend your elbows, coming all the way to the ground. Flipping the tops of your feet down. Forehead to the ground. Exhale. As you inhale, we'll press up into cobra pose. Just breathing here. Feeling your shoulders relax down. Toes again are reaching back, so your legs are engaged. And I'll bring your forehead back to the ground. We'll curl your toes under, and we'll press back up into plank pose. So using your stomach to lift up, and then back into downward facing dog. And you can walk out your heels a few times if you need. Lengthening the backs of your legs. And then we're going to come into triangle on the other side. So we'll step your left foot forward, come to standing up. Right toes will be pointing forward. Left toes out to the left. Arms out to the sides. Taking an inhale here. Exhale, we'll reach over to the left. And then bringing your left hand down. Right arm up. Staying here. 1. Again, if your neck is uncomfortable, you can just look towards the ground or look forward. But feel your right fingertips reach up towards the ceiling. As you do that, maybe you can feel your stomach working a little bit more here. 4. Feet pressing down. Exhale. 5. Inhale, coming up. Arms to the sides. Exhale, release. And then bringing your hands to the ground, frame your left foot. We'll step back into down dog. And then again, you can choose down dog, you can choose cat-cow, or you can come down into plank pose. Wherever you are, we'll take 5 breaths. You can always rest in child's pose if you need. 3. 4. Again, pushing your hands into the ground, lifting your upper back up. 5. And we'll just bend your elbows, slowly coming down. All the way to the ground, and then flipping the tops of your feet. Forehead down, taking an exhale. As you inhale, lifting up into cobra. Taking a few breaths here. Reaching your toes back, feeling the fronts of your legs. Exhale, slowly releasing back down. Again, we'll flip your toes under, and we'll press back up into plank pose. So using your stomach to inhale, come up. Exhale, down dog. Taking a small step forward and sending your body weight back towards your feet, reaching your hips back. 2, 3, and press your heels towards the ground, only as much as feels okay. 4, 5, we're going to step forward into warrior 2. So right foot between your hands again, and come to standing up. So your feet will be the same way, right toes pointing to the right. Left toes pointing forward. Reach your arms to the sides. We'll bend into your right knee. then on your inhale, we'll come back up. Exhale, bending into your right knee like this. Inhale, coming back up. Last time. Exhale, bending into your right knee. We'll look over your left fingertips. Staying here, inhale. Or exhale, bringing your right elbow to your knee. Left arm can reach up, stopping here, or maybe arm by your ear. So feeling your body in a diagonal line here. Left outside of your foot pressing, left fingertips reaching away. Taking one more inhale here. Exhale. On your inhale, we'll come up and releasing your arms. Whew. Bring your hands back to the ground by your right foot. And we'll step back into downward facing dog pose. Maybe feeling your shoulders a little bit sink down. Taking another breath here. And then we'll step back into plank, cat-cow, or stay in downward facing dog. 1, 2, and controlling your breathing here. 4, 5, and slowly bending your elbows, coming down. All the way to the ground. Tops of your feet down, forehead down, exhale. Inhale, lifting up. Cobra pose. So feel the back of your neck long as you reach the top of your head up here. And exhale, we'll release back down, flipping your toes again, pressing back up into plank. And then back into downward facing dog. Again, pressing your heels towards the ground. Feel your upper back open, so your shoulder blades open away from each other. One more breath here. And then we'll step your left foot forward and come to standing up. And we'll reach your arms to the sides. We'll prepare for warrior 2. Inhale here. Exhale, left knee bending. On your inhale, we'll come back up. Exhale, left knee bending. Inhale, come back up. Last time, exhale, left knee bending, and we'll look over to the right. Taking an inhale here. Stopping or bringing your elbow to your knee. Right arm can reach up. Or maybe right arm by your ear. If this is not comfortable on your shoulder, you can keep reaching straight up. If it's okay, outside of your right foot pressing, right fingertips stretching in the opposite direction. Taking another inhale here. Exhale, pull your stomach in. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, release. Whew. Waking up your shoulders. And bring your hands back to the ground. We'll step back into downward facing dog pose. And then choosing knees to the ground, staying in down dog, or plank pose. Last time, staying here 5 breaths. So keep reaching your heels back so your knees straighten, your thighs are engaged, upper back is reaching up towards the ceiling. 4 and 5. We'll slowly bend your elbows, come all the way to the ground, tops of your feet down, forehead down, exhale. Inhale, coming up as you press your feet down, cobra pose. Taking a few breaths here. And then exhale, we'll lower back down. We'll flip your toes under. One more time, press back up into plank. On your inhale, come up. Exhale, down dog. And then we'll bring your knees to the ground and take a rest in child's pose. So hips over your heels, forehead down. And you can relax your arms by your sides here. Controlling your breathing. And then we'll slowly come to sitting up in hero pose. So if you need to slide a block or a cushion underneath your hips to kind of help you sit up here, you can do that. Otherwise, just sitting on your heels, or maybe sitting in between your heels, bringing your hips all the way to the ground. And then wherever you are, you can just slightly rock forward and back. stretches, so reaching your hands forward, and we'll slowly make a fist. So starting with your pinky fingers, slowly making a fist, squeezing your fist in, and then pointing your fist down. And one more time, spreading your fingers wide, pressing your palms forward, starting from your pinky fingers, making a fist, pointing your fist down. Make a few wrist circles. And opposite way. And we'll shake out your hands a bit here. And we'll just release this posture to bring both legs forward. Just come sit on your side. Both legs forward, straight out in front of you. So again, sitting like this is not comfortable to straighten your back. You can slide that block back underneath your hips. You can slide a cushion underneath your hips or a pillow, anything that you have. So from here, just as you inhale, lengthen up through your spine. And as you exhale, fold forward here. So the goal is not to touch your forehead to your legs or anything like that. The goal is not to touch your feet or grab onto your toes. The goal is to just watch your breath. Watch where you feel. Watch where it can be relaxed more and where can I engage more. Maybe to feel my spine lengthen, feel my chest reach forward. I have to engage my stomach a bit more here. To engage my thighs a bit more here. Now this can be a really intense posture. If you're feeling your thighs lift up, your legs pressing towards the ground, lengthening your spine, it can be really intense. So also, you can use it as a restorative posture by just relaxing your feet, relaxing your ankles, and just letting your body fold forward. And just try to relax everything down. Either way, whichever version you're taking, just being aware of my body. Where do I feel? What do I feel? Can I stretch a bit more? Can I lengthen a bit more? Can I relax a bit more? What's going on? What am I thinking about? What's my breath like? Together, we'll just take one more deep breath in here through your nose. Exhaling through your mouth. And then coming back to sitting up. Didn't know I could say so much about forward folding. And we'll come to lie on your stomach here. So just slide your knees back and coming onto the ground. And again, there's two versions here of this next posture. You can reach your arms forward and bring your forehead down. Or you can grab onto the tops of your feet for bow pose and bring your forehead down. Taking the exhale wherever you are, and as you inhale, we'll just lift your chest, lift your thighs away from the ground, coming up. If you're taking the other variation, it will look like this. Staying here, breathing, 3, 4, maybe lifting up a little bit more, and 5, coming back down. So we'll do the same thing again. You can choose this super yogi variation or bow pose. Taking an exhale, forehead down. As you inhale, thighs, chest lifting up. So you want to press your feet into your hands so you feel your buttocks engage here. And maybe the more you squeeze your knees, squeeze your feet in towards each other, the more you can feel your shoulders here. 4, maybe one more time, lifting up. 5, slowly coming back down. And again, one more time, choosing whichever posture feels right for you. Maybe taking a rest, forehead down, exhale, and inhale, lifting up. 1, 2, maybe even looking up a little bit more here. 4, one more breath in, reaching your toes up. 5, slowly lowering back down. And releasing your hands, maybe rocking your feet a little bit side to side. And releasing your feet down. Just bring your hands by your chest and we'll press back into child's pose. And maybe separating your knees wide. Bring your forehead towards the ground. Arms stay here or by your sides. Another deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Just breathing comfortably. And then we'll slowly come back to sitting up in hero pose. Last time, interlocking your hands, reaching your arms up over your head, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, release. Bringing your hands to heart center. Finish class here today. Namaste. Let's go have a good day. See you next time.